So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So we're up and running. Grimaldo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Gary Rodriguez. That's a good run he's making there. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gary Rodriguez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. In with the challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gary Rodriguez. Up towards the front line. He's onto it in a flash. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ferran Torres. Vina. And here's Yamal. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing can make him feel much better at the moment.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Lamine Yamal, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Llorente. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a lovely, neat pass. calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Crosses it in. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Howson. Yamal. Rodri. Ferran Torres. And claimed it back swiftly. Llorente. And a chance! Yamal. Vaina. And it's Pedri. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And they've got rid. Now that's well seen too. Gary Rodriguez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Oyarzabal played with finesse. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Llorente. Vaina. Yamal. Spain have a free kick. And it's Grimaldo. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Grimaldo cuts out the pass. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Howson. Pedri. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Yamal. Yamal showing good feet. Llorente could try cutting inside here. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, they could be caught out here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's been played through. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oyarthabal caresses it through. Can he get onto this? Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's having a shot! Ronaldo. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Llorente. Yamal. Now it's Oyarthabal. Baina. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! There are a few waiting for it. Llorente, now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Lobbed in behind. Plenty to aim at here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So much time and space here. So what can they make of this? Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Grimaldo. Lovely feet. Ferran Torres. Cleared away. He's in here. Goes for a shot. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain are 1-0 up at half. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Foot in. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gary Rodriguez. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's on his way! He's Oyarthabal! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oyarthabal, Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. Nice physical challenge. Grimaldo.
Ferran Torres.
That's really well cleared. And it's Baina. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri. Spain have reclaimed it.
Ferran Torres.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Kubasu. Howson. Llorente. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's nice. Yamal. Pedri! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Llorente. Llorente chips it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres produces a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Llorente played back in. That's been drilled forward. And it's played forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal done delicately. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oyarzabal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot! That's really well manoeuvred. Pinged towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ferran Torres. Nuno da Costa. Defending was strong and firm. Baina. Gary Rodriguez. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pino! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yamal, back when it goes. And it's Baina. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. Howson have it back and can go again. Oh, it's a great ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kubasi. Jeremy Pino. And here's Oyafabal. Circle! Yamal. Now it's Llorente. Llorente. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Pino. Pino! And the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Baina does well to get it back. Jeremy Pino. Pino! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Jeremy Pino is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Gary Rodriguez. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Grimaldo. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Baina. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. And he shoots! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think...
Chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Spain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and there... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lois Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones, and while he may not be the type...
It's Salah! No way through, so back it comes. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Egypt have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This to go one up. That's a brilliant stop from Sells!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Clipped into space, and the flag has stayed down. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah played with finesse. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Openda. Openda played out to the left flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Trezeguet. And he's managed to get free. Now, can he find a finish? And the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Marmoush clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's coming, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
De Kalpa. Mechelen, that's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. Salah. To Kepa, did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Salah. And that has found him in acres of space. That's too far for anyone. Mechelen. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Tries to dink it through. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And they've got a throw. Mechelen. De Kalpa. Egypt are enjoying this surprise lead. De Kalpa. Egypt leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Trezeguet. Luka Bacchio. And here's Openda. And here's Doku. That is good strength. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Marmoush. Marmoush! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he's straight offside. Tielemans. Luka Bacchio. Castagna. Castagna chooses to go cross-field. Trezeguet. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tyyar makes the interception. Doku. De Kalpa. And it's played forward. Now it's Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's has a shot. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the ball is out of play. Tielemans. Moved on forwards. Belgium keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Doku shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Doku, oh, that's a clever looking ball. That's really well cleared. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Tielemans. Caresses it through. That is a brilliant interception. Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. Salah. And claimed it back swiftly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mechela. Castagna. Mechela. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Egypt happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Belgium have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Nice physical challenge. Lukabakio. Openda. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Ramadan Sobi. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Lukabakio. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. Onana. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Doku. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Team still separated by the game's only goal. That has been cut short. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's Egypt's free kick. Marmoush! It's bounced back off the post. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tyyar, gently done. Mechela. De Bruyne. Doku. Shaquib, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tielemans. And here's Openda.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Oh, shooting chance! He can get that clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Salah. Chance! Mohamed Salah, and that's aimed into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. So who's he picking out? Mohamed Salah is having a shot! And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a good run down the left. And the shot! Onana clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Luca Bacchio.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. That's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Openda. And here's Marmoush. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Sylvie probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Tyyar, forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. De Bruyne shifted upfield. Luca Bacchio. That's a little off target. Marmoush plays it through. And here's Marmoush.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Luca Bacchio. Egypt are minutes away from a notable win. Succumbs to the pressure. Onana. Egypt close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Openda. Calmly anticipates.
Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mechela. Tielemans. And here's Luca Bacchio.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tielemans. Tielemans, gently done. And it's Castagna. Can he latch on to this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Tielemans tries making a foray down the right. And it's hoisted clear. De Bruyne. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes down, but nothing given. And the referee brings it to a close. Egypt have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's not entirely surprising, despite the difference in quality. They got the basics right and were helped with a few mistakes.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Guiri. Crossing. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Romero. De Paul. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Oh, super find. That's a simple one for the keeper. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's found him in space. And it's Messi. And he shoots! Danger averted for now. Otamendi. De Paul, gently done. Alvarez. Nice physical challenge. Bensebaini did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise.
Alvarez, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Martinez claims comfortable. Messi.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Alvarez. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Simeone. He's Simeone! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
De Paul, still goalless at the moment. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has been clubbed away. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Acuna. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And Messi! And he's there to clear it. Ball is over the line. Thinks one through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's through here. Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. All-time excellent interception. Benacer. Martinez. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Benacer. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi forwards and with intent.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Simeone have it back and can go again. To Paul! That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Romero. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. It's run loose here. Bensebaini. Bensebaini, who's gone direct here. Romero. He's in plenty of space here. De Paul. Messi. Done delicately. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Aouar. So what can they make of this? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt. Shot a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Guiri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. And he's picked out the run. And here's Ronald Alvarez! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. First blood drawn.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Alvarez! Alvarez! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And now he has two. Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well read, nice interception. Bensebaini shifted upfield. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And claimed it back swiftly. Romero. McAllister. Acuna. Aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Acuna. Do have a chance to counter here. Aouar providing an outlet on that flank. They get a throw in. Defending was strong and firm. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Argentina clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Alvarez. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. Acuna, gently done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Benacer moved on forwards. Otamendi tries to clear. Guiri! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Messi will set up 2 goals. Aouar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi. Alvarez could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And
Simeone has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Guiri. Aouar. Guiri played out towards the right wing. Aouar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Fernandez, and he's managed to get free. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Utopia, and they are cavorting. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Mandy forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez looking to run onto it. De Paul. De Paul! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mondi. Up towards the front line. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. Senesi can get it clear. McAllister shifted upfield. And now the breakaway. He can run onto that. Fernandez. And it's McAllister. McAllister, and it's lofted through here.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. Mahrez. Nouri. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Bensebaini, gently done.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Nouri looks to the other side. Proves too strong. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. De Paul. Romero carries the ball down the right. A heavy challenge. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Cleared without complication. Otamendi. Mahrez. And here's the chance to counter. Benacer. Out to the right. Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. Alvarez spread out to the left. Messi. Messi hits it!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Moved on forwards. McAllister, aim forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Mahrez. Bensebaini, forwards and with intent. Oh, well measured. Calmly anticipates. Now then, the ball's come loose. Moved on forwards. Senesi getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, they could break here. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi clears it away. De Paul. Alvarez, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And here's Fernandez. Played out to the right. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Romero. Paredes. McAllister. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's an Argentina free kick. He's gone direct. About as smooth as it gets. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Argentina are having a ball here. Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, it's come to nothing. And time is up. Argentina, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Brazil have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Decent chance! Volleyed effort.
Vinicius Junior really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
That has been knocked clear. That's a cute ball. That pass just didn't quite work. Aim forwards. And he shoots! Goal! Morocco!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Morocco gain their reward with an early goal. Riyad tries to clear. Clears it away. Only partially clear. Puts a cross in. Well, that's not going to find its target. And that is out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho forwards and with intent. He's free, he has got space. Bruno claims comfortably. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, can he get onto this? Bremer makes the interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? El Ainaoui. Nahi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi cuts it out. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's there!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Time, excellent interception. Riyad shifted upfield. Brahim Diaz. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno sends that a long way. Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle. Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to...
Takes a shot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Rafinha with a real chance here. Rafinha! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Deftly away. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. And the shot! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Rafinha might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
And it's Diaz. Foot in. That'll be a throw. And here's Brahim Diaz. Or Nahi. El Ainawi. Morocco desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And they get themselves That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rafinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fabinho gently done. Nice physical challenge. And here's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Riyad, quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Bremer tries to clear. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. He's had a shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Done delicately.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! Hakimi getting this one clear. So what can they make of this? That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Brahim Diaz.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. El Ainawi. What a throw in. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Brahim Diaz.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's in plenty of space here. Bremer. Aimed in towards the centre. He can get that clear. Aim forwards. Gets it away. Vinicius Junior looking here to chip it through. Always onto this. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Real chance! And that was very necessary. Rafinha. Oh, he's found a canny finish! Hakimi attempts a clearance. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Guimaraes. Riyad, gently done. Hakimi. Oh, well measured. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been won straight back.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's a good charge, surely! Oh, taken with style! Brazil are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Hakimi. Danilo cuts out the pass. And here's Vinicius Junior, caresses it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Up towards the front line. And it's Hakimi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Does really well there, strong defending.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly broke them a go.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Unahi given the lift of his goal. And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
He's one-on-one, Martinelli!
Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Martinelli.
Good chance here! And that's a real chance missed. Chance here to counter.
Diop.
Fancy looking ball that. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Hakimi.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And this is the big chance.
And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
That was travelling.
And that has been cleared.
And claimed it back swiftly. Morocco cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. It's run loose here. And it's Adley.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior.
Adley thinks one through. Oh, that's clever.
Bremer with the clearance.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.